gonna do a little bit of a late night run ski. There's been a couple patches recently that fixes some of the shop issues that have been going on. I kind of want to try to do a hot steam build. Means that I can commit to the ice blast really hard. Kind of for mobility. Check out this this ice aura pole. Yeah, I'll take it. And since I'm doing fire stuff, I should probably do fire skin, like heat. Yeah, that one's cool. I think hot steam is a really strong build, if not like probably one of the best builds in the game. It just requires quite a bit of setup. Committing to ice blast right out of the I got something already. Committing to ice blast right out of the gate is very risky. It could very well not pan out for me. I could very well just never find hot steam, and that will be that. That's part of the fun. Alright, I think we'll go with a big shot here with, I could do a second vampire, I guess. It's not bad. Nice, got an elemental chest. With Flamethrower, since your base damage is like 1 or 2, I forget which, weapon damage mods aren't that great, but big shot increases the size of your flame, therefore you kind of apply more fire to more stuff easily. We're pretty much going to be hitting every single elemental chest that we see. A, to find the hot steam out of the gate, and B, to stack the hot steam, and probably everything else that we're going to need. It's a kind of really hard build to get going. So it's possible that I just pivot to a standard fire build. It'll be cool if I can get this hot steam thing going. Fire in general is really good right now. The fact that global damage now increases fire damage is a pretty big deal. It is exactly what it needed to be to really kick it over the edge. Oh, wow, nice, okay. Game might be telling me to not try to do the hot steam and just stick with the fire. If you want a little bit of a pro tip, this is actually a good island to show this on. So getting to that chest can be pretty tricky if you don't have a grappling hook or whatever. This is usually the path that I take right here. I'll start on this one. This is just an easy... I forgot to turn on my input overlay again. I gotta remember to do that. This is just easy double jump. And then you can usually make it to this one pretty easily. This is all going to be much easier if you have a weapon that lets you ADS to get the slowdown effect. Usually you can just kind of slow down and then push a dash that way, it says as he jumps off. So, and then usually you can just slow down and get over here, and from here it's relatively straightforward. The tricky part is what if you don't have ADS? What do you have, dual shotguns or dual pistols or laser cannons? The way I do it is I still do here, and then for this one you just kind of have to make this jump. This is where it gets a little tricky. Your goal is to make it to that, but if you were to just try to do it right here, you would not have enough vertical lift in order to do it. It's a different story if you have katana or hammer too. Obviously, you could probably... This is the assumption that you're running I don't know, claw with dual shotguns, let's say. The trick is to sit on this lip right here so that your crab is angled this way. This is technically a vertical surface, and you can technically slide across this vertical surface. So or not even slide really, you don't need to press shift to slide across this. Usually all it takes is just a jump, or a double jump to be really specific. And if you do it right, it gives you just enough vertical surface to make that jump. Takes a little bit of practice, especially to hang out on that edge, but it is possible to do that. Not quite what we're looking for. Suppose I'll take the the lightning aura, because lightning aura is just really good in general, especially early on. It'll be a really awesome AoE option. Oh, this is where I use the ice blast. I think the lightning aura is kind of carrying me on this island already. And it's so hard getting used to the larger, oh god, the larger, woo, that really took me up. Larger, what's it called? Oh god, hold on a sec, dying. Oh, that was more armor than I wanted to take. The larger jump from coming out of water. I did find out that if I have stamina, the movement that I can do getting out of that is really nice. This is probably paycheck, although with the lightning aura, crystal combo could definitely be a thing. How much is this? 20%? We'll take the bonus crystals. I feel like that's pretty reliable. But I probably will commit to the crystal combo a little bit. We'll do a combo build. Could be a good source of damage for the run too. Ooh, yep, getting a little bit more airtime. All my armor. Yep, there we go. Yeah, who needs that anyway, right? Forgot I had the red treasure. I think I got a crystal combo, nice. Finding that vampire from the really rare treasure proc is interesting. I think that's actually providing quite a bit of healing. I think it's like... This actually got changed too recently. I guess I haven't really talked about vampire in general because I haven't really been taking it, but vampire was changed in general. So that rather than strictly requiring you to kill an enemy with a melee, you have to kill it within 3 seconds of hitting it with a melee, and the amount scales depending on the size of the enemy, similar to Grim Reaper. So it's kind of like Grim Reaper, but with the condition of you having to melee something within an amount of time. I'm going to drop the lightning aura here, because I want to really make sure that I have the best possible chance to pull the hot steam. And now we're in business. So, hot steam build, contrary to like a standard fire build where you just want to pump as much fire as possible, you actually want as little fire as possible. Not even necessarily as little, because we're going to get ice to like extinguish the fire, but we're not going to be looking for the fire starters. Fire shot's main purpose is to just give me reliable proc chance of fire. I think one big thing I'm going to be looking for is fire aura and ice aura, because those have different cooldowns by 2 seconds, so it guarantees that I'll have a hot steam proc within a 2-second window in an AoE. It's a very nice combo. I think I'm going to continue pumping the econ here. We got homing grubs. See this in action. Yep, there we go. Very nice. I could also kind of hang out on the water if I want to. But I think one big thing is I'm probably not going to focus too much on DPSing enemies down. I'm just going to catch them on fire and then let hot steam and I guess lightning aura for that matter do the work. This is all homing grubs, isn't it? Another really fun combo with hot steam is ice claws, because I can... Oh, that's incredibly huge. This is going to go nuts. Another fun combo is ice claws. You like light something on fire and then you ice claw, or you like melee into them, and you immediately extinguish the fire, and it creates this like... There's nothing really different about it than like throwing an ice blast, right? But it creates this cool, weird burst effect where I almost like apply a debuff to something and then melee them for a huge burst. And I don't know, it just feels kind of RPG-ish to me. Wow, a damage combo. This is like almost a perfect start for this build. That's kind of insane. And I have a lot of money coming in already. Where's this last enemy? Oh, it's a homing grub. Should we pick that up, because I don't know when I'm going to be able to find the last enemy. Ooh, there we go, nice. Let's explore a bit, just to make sure I didn't miss out on something. Looks like it did. I can't believe I got a hot steam and a damage combo from the rare treasure procs. And we got another crystal combo. We'll see if we pick that up. Money shot is perfect on Flamethrower. This build is gonna go hard. I can feel it. Especially getting crystal totems out of the first shop. Oh boy. Let's see what we got. Is this into hot steam? Damn, come on, I'll take it. You know, since I have like so much excess money, I'll take this heatsink just to give me more ice blast procs. Another hot steam, nice. I'm also gonna pick up the big claws just in case I do find grab that too. Like an ice claws. And honestly, I kind of want to take this all you can eat, but I don't really have anything that I can salvage for it. I could just get rid of the explosive armor I got. Oh, excuse me, it's kind of late. Yeah, this is probably worth it. I have a feeling that I'm gonna. Usually, when I think about all you can eat, it's not an auto pick for me. It has a lot to do with how, I mean, like obviously how frequently I'm actually killing enemies. With the double hot steam that I have, or triple hot steam even, 900 damage. Like, that is insane. I think I'm gonna have no problem killing stuff. Yeah, or like this, actually. Put on an ice blast right there, and boom, we get the loop going. We're playing Path of Exile now. We'll take health shots just to give me a little bit of extra healing. And probably the Grim Reaper. I would have preferred to have some max HP there, but I think we'll be okay without it. Oops, oh, that was close. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Getting that lightning armor too is just a... This may very well be like one of the best openings to a run I've ever had. And it was all calculated and predicted from the get-go. Could we do Equalizer? Yeah, probably not. I'll just take the Blind Fire. And here I'll continue, like, honestly, every chance I get to try to find a hot steam, I'll probably take it. Ultra Shot, I don't think I'm going to keep that. I actually very well may avoid enhanceable mods for the most part, just to free up portal selection. If you don't have an enhancement, Anvil portals won't show up. I'll probably take that. Salvage the Ultra Shot. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it still works. I guess we'll find out for sure. There's another hot steam. I could do a Flamethrower too. I think any chance I can find a hot steam, I'm going to take it. So if Anvil Islands don't show up, that's just like a better chance for an Elemental to show up. That said, nice. Holy shit. That said, and a Rush Elemental. If I do find like the right enhanceable mod, I might run with it. Like a Spark Shot can be really good on this build. If I can get like a freezing, really if I can get any enhanceable mod that has a lot of AoE application and I can manage to get both freezing and flaming on the same mod, that can go pretty crazy. Yeah, we'll just see. We'll see what pops up. Definitely don't think that Ultra Shot is it, though. This is insane. There's an Ice Shot. That's perfect. That gives us a little bit more of an on-demand loop. I actually think my Hot Steam level is good. I think I want to get a little bit more Ice Shot. Now I'm not so reliant on my Ice Blast for creating the loop. I can just shoot at something and I'll probably create it. Oh man, I want this econ so bad. But I probably should do the health and just try to find a little bit of health. The build is like online already, so I think the only way that I could potentially throw this is just like if I don't have enough health. Got a coal ambulance. Oh my god, that's insane. I think my money situation feels so good that I think I'm gonna get this valued customer. Valued customer can be really excellent for max HP. It saw a lot of us during the beta, and you know, for whatever reason, it just works. I think I'm actually going to explore a little bit. A little bit of a boost for my mining R does too much damage though. I want to explore and make sure there's not like a red crystal or something. The things that I kill behind me, like I'm gonna lose out on the crystals. I forgot I did have yeah, see, they're just like all dying. I forgot I did have money shot. Got here. Relic chests just got a recent buff. They have 3 choices by default rather than 2. I think I'm gonna grab the Vigor. This is a really good time to pick this up. This is a new one. This is another one of the like only max health multiplier items of the game. This is just gonna ensure that I have like, as long as I can pick up the or the base max HP. I don't really need that. Then my health will just continue to scale. Money's looking pretty good. Another ice shot. I'm gonna skip out on everything here. I don't think I need juiced. I probably do want some sort of nice. Don't need that. Again, like fire application doesn't matter because we're just gonna immediately extinguish it, and there's no benefit to having high stacks of fire as long as we're extinguishing fast enough. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I'll probably want to get some attack speed, but anything that has damage on it, I'm probably gonna just avoid. There's a nice mango. These slots are starting to get a little pricey. I just gotta be careful about that. If I want another big claws, I'm probably good for now. And I probably don't need more cooldown reduction. Not yet, anyway. Don't need any of these. These are all just kind of whatever pulls. Definitely take more ice shots. Yeah, this looks better. I'll drop the vitality and pick up the gemstone, and then I'll probably pick up the ring of armor just to give me a little bit of extra buffer. Ring of armor is pretty good now, just because like armor's not as abundant as it is on the live branch, mostly because there's just a lot more like health and healing items that are available, as well as like just being prioritized. So you genuinely might not see as much armor. So the Ring of Armor has seen like a bit of a value bump just because of that, but also it works with Ring of Reinforcement now. Ring of Reinforcement works on relics now. So things like Ethereal Armor, Regenerating Armor, Ring of Armor, all of those will give you 2 extra plates when they proc. So for now, this will be pretty good. If I can find a Ring of Reinforcement, I'm pretty much guaranteed to start every island with 3 plates, which will be great for the combo thing that I'm going to be going on. Even just the 1 plate's going to be really great for the combo thing. The Aggro Arc is probably what I want. Remember when I was talking about, like, if I go for an enhanceable mod, I want something that's going to give me a lot of AoE. Listen, in any other situation, I would absolutely take this, but I feel like this run is already so busted. Like, let's at least make it kinda interesting, you know? I'm gonna take the personal space. God. Yeah, we're gonna go with Dagger Arc, just because if I can get that enhanced, with something that's just a nice AoE applicant that pierces, it's a decent width of a cone, that's gonna be a great choice. Kinda want to go for these totems real quick. Oh man. But I'm also gonna keep killing stuff with my lightning R, I think. And I want to get at least a little bit of max health. Nice. With that endurance pull, I should be able to get away with just killing them and then hitting this. No. Bouncing shot ruins the fire on the ground application of Flamethrower. So it only applies when it's the final hit. So if it bounces off and flies off in the distance, then I'm losing out on fire application. What we got here? Another gemstone is probably the clay. Yep. Harvest is pretty tempting. Harvest got changed, actually. Maybe we should do it just for the funsies of it. Rather than you needing to stand in zones and that creating enemies for you to kill and you have to, like, survive, it is just a horde island and there are just, like, little harvest zones around that you have to stand in if you want extra money. One problem with this is that I do want some health, so I just gotta make sure to kind of, like, roll a little bit. I also don't know if my survivability is that great, so maybe I ought to just play this a little bit safer than I normally would. Seems kind of fine, actually. Flammable armor, I might as well take that. I'm going to drop the endurance because I have plenty of healing elsewhere. I really only took that just to kind of justify hitting that crystal totem and not going into the next island with 40 health. I'd rather take the big claws here. And this is probably where I try to find like a stamina. I think I'm okay on my econ for now. I really would like to keep that gold rock alive. I'm just gonna break it. I don't know if that was really worth it, but I think I got a little bit out of it. Do I have any streamer loots? Nope. No dice on the stamina, but I did get a blender, which is kind of similar. I want more relics. This could be where I try to fish for like a ring of reinforcement. Again, I'm feeling pretty good on my hot steam situation, so I will probably need to like start looking for more hot steam pretty soon here, but let's maybe just give this relic one more go and see where we land. Oops. Not doing a really great job of keeping my combo up, but that's okay. Even I have like level 4 crystal combo right now, so even the base version is gonna be crazy. I could take this poison. I mean, I might as well. Yeah. It's not gonna be a focus, and I'll probably drop it when I loot elemental chest. Not what I was looking for. I think I'll actually probably take the, well... Okay, so normally I'd probably take the Ring of Value. I'm finding a lot of value out of Ring of Value, just because shop prices are still just a touch higher, so, like, you actually get quite a bit out of this. But I think I'm actually going to take the Blacksmith Amulet to get 2 more Anvil choices in an effort to try to get both Flaming and Freezing on my Dagger Arc. Here I think I will go for the Econ, though. Let's see if I can maintain a little bit of a combo this time around. Well, I managed to do it. Nope. And no, that one's... I don't know how Elemental Specialist really works with the build. I'm probably going to take this large bundle. I don't know what's going on with my game today, but why not? Chances are the totem will break before I can actually use it. Alright, I think I will grab a banana, because I have a feeling my health is going to skyrocket. And I probably will take the big chest, even though I have a coral amulet, just because I would really like to make sure that if I ever do an elemental chest, that I have a good chance to pull a hot steam. We're gonna do the split shot too because that will just give me more fire and ice application. We're just gonna actually pump that entirely. 66%, nice. Got a nice little loop going on. Looking pretty good, Joker. Yeah, I'm telling you, man, this is like easily one of the strongest builds in the game. Normally, you know, like, you might struggle to find the hot steam, you might struggle to find a loop, but I think this should be a good example of why it can go crazy. We're definitely going to take the checklist here. I might continue. So here's like a thing to consider whenever you're rocking Ring of Armor. I have no armor right now, and I probably want armor. If I take this, I effectively get like nothing from this chest because I'm guaranteed to get the armor. So I will not take this armor specifically because I'm going to get armor from Ring of Armor. God, I'm saying armor a lot. We're gonna do personal space here. I think that's been a pretty good source of armor or health so far. See, I almost said armor again. I think I might want to look for a luck chest in order to find some streamer loot, because now that I have like a good repertoire of blue items, I think I want to start exploring some of the purple items like Ice Aura, Fire Aura, any of the melee elementals, more checklist, more gemstone, that sort of stuff. Here we'll definitely take the damage combo, and here's the luck chest I was just asking for. Yeah, that all you can eat was a great find early on too. Just means that I can keep the loop up. And I think on like elites, I just kill them fast enough that like I don't need to really worry about my ammo situation. Okay, here's our streamer loots. Here is our anvil. Let's see if we can find a little something something. Bye, elite crab. Bye, everyone else. Gosh, I wonder what is more interesting to watch, like a hard run or an easy run? Because this one might be boring for a lot of people. Sticky, toxifying, freezing. That'll do for now. Yeah, very cool. And another anvil, very nice. And we find the flaming. Can we get so lucky that we just get them back to back and call it good? I can't believe I found a ring of regenerating armor too. It's absurd. I wonder if something happened in the recent update that made loot luck kind of out of control. Because that with the what's it called? I didn't get it, but I got doubling, which is also a nice pickup. That with the double legendary crystal bundle, like oof, it's wild. I do have Coral Amulet, which definitely helped with that. Let's continue going for the damage combo. I think I have enough fire application to make this work. And here, yeah, we'll just go for a health chest. It would be cool to continue trying to fish for that ring of reinforcement that I was talking about. A health is power wouldn't be bad either, because I have a feeling that I'm going to be getting quite a bit of health this run. Sharp shot, regenerator. I mean, I guess I could take the sharp shot, but I don't necessarily need it. Honestly, taking it might just reduce my chances to find like damage combos and stuff, so maybe I just won't take it. Weapon damage isn't really where my damage is coming from. The only reason why I took big shot and blind fire is just to sort of increase my ability to apply fire. I don't need that either. No dice on that thing I was talking about, but we'll rock this banana. I did want to mention like a quick thing with the katana. So like, there's a little bit of tech that I've learned. Your initial instinct is going to be to like jump and then katana. And of course there's also the dash into katana, and that one's fine. I do that one all the time. But with the jump into katana, what I actually find myself doing is katana first and then jumping. And it just kind of, like, it may overall be the same amount. I don't know. It really might not be. Like, let's see if we can test this. Let's start there. It's about that middle rock. Oh yeah, yeah, that just takes you way further. Yeah, so you should try to katana first and then jump. Maybe this is where the input overlay comes in handy. It's kind of like a quick action. It works very similarly to like the old hammer tech where you would hammer first and then jump to get like a super jump. But you'll see me do that a lot rather than just a standard jump into katana. What do we got here? Flammable armor. There's a fire claws. Very nice. Grab another one of those. I don't really need it, but maybe just one more. I probably should have taken more. Yeah, I definitely should have taken more. I could take Juggernaut. I could make this a little spicy. Something I can just sell for that. Maybe the black card? Yeah, why not? Let's get weird. If the game's gonna give me a golden build, then I should match the game's energy and make it a little bit more challenging. I think in this loop, this is where I'm going to start pumping the hot steam again any chance I get. Like, my damage feels pretty good, and I've been getting damage from other sources like damage combo and whatnot, but we need to start getting that hot steam back up. Okay, so we got a couple options here. Another rare treasure would be really funny, but I don't think I really need that. That's not really what's gonna like kick this build over to the edge. Ice Storm would also be funny. It would just let me create like an on-demand loop without requiring Ice Blast. Beam Shot could also be funny for the same reasons that Dagger Arc would be good. I would just be constantly applying an element in a line. And splash damage could be interesting because it got changed to apply things in a radius, but I probably don't need that. I'm already sort of applying things in plenty of radius. I think it comes down to Ice Storm or Beam Shot for me. I'm gonna do the Ice Storm, and the reason why is because I think... Oh, that was from the chest. I thought that I auto-looted the secret chest somehow. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I'll take Grim Reaper. Kind of forgot to check that. That was a moment of like, what the fuck? I think if I take Beam Shot, it's gonna dominate this build, and it's gonna kind of turn it into like a Beam Shot build, and that's not exactly what I want this to be. I really want to commit to this like hot steam thing. So Ice Storm will be the best thing for that. It's not like I necessarily need any of them. I could have salvaged that chest and we'd be totally fine, right? Let's see what we got here. Vitality and Chaotic Shots. I don't think so. Oh, hello. Here's the problem with the build. I don't have any weapon damage to break stuff. It just takes forever. That's where like a Sharp Claws or something could be really handy. Right. I didn't get anything that I wanted. Just gonna salvage the piercing wave, and I still do want a stamina. So we're gonna try to fish for that still. Yeah, even just the level 1 rare treasure is like going crazy. The level 2 could have been even nutso, or nuttier. See, nutso-er. Hey, nice. Yeah. Happy with my decision of getting the ice storm. No stamina. I should have dropped the streamer loop, but it didn't proc anyway, so maybe it's not a big deal. I will grab... I'm actually gonna get the blender. I feel like my my application is just fine. Money's good. Health feels pretty good. I do want more armor. And this does give me checklist value, which could use a little bit of a bump. Yeah, I really want more streamer loots, but it might be good to just play this safe. Plus, I'll get a lot of money from this island, I'm sure. Oops. This is an awkward one. There's a glass totem on the pier. I should try to get. I don't think it's at risk of breaking, so I'm not going to worry about it for now. I won't be able to make it to the other harvest, so I'll just kill stuff. Got a lot of rare treasure procs. Yeah, I'll take Toxic. Did I end up picking up that lingering fumes? No. No, I didn't. Oop. Don't need that. I hit that once. I don't really know if it gives me enough crystals to be worth like half my... Oh my god, yes, okay, now I know it's worth it. To use half my health, but there's the Ring of Reinforcement. Just as planned. I got stamina already, so I don't need speed. I could probably use more health. Yeah. I don't feel like I necessarily need the damage. Let's just make sure that we are going to survive this run. That Ring of Reinforcement was a great find. Exactly what I'm looking for. Just getting a little spicy here. Be careful of that. One thing I really want to be careful of is the fire from fire skulls, because they have certainly killed me before. The crystal combo is great. Still don't know how that works, so we're just gonna try that. So yeah, I kind of like am figuring out some new tech with the water. So like I was saying in previous builds, or in previous videos, one of the things I used to do all the time was like jump in water, land, jump again, and then dash. And this would do a really good job of maintaining your momentum. And since there was like, you'd lose a little bit of traction in the water, you would actually move faster in the water than on land. Now that doesn't really work. You can see that I'm kind of just like slow, and it's not really working. However, with stamina, yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. The stamina, it seems to be maybe even better than it was before, just because that extra height that you get from jumping out of the water is like extra momentum that can contribute to your stamina dash, your second dash, and it just feels like I'm really cruising now. I don't know, maybe I'm just making it up in my head, but it feels pretty good to me. There is a health is power that feels like an obvious choice. It does have a cap now. It got a kind of a buff recently, so it requires less health, so if I get another one, I'll still be capped out, which is fine. I'll go for this relic chest. I don't really know what I'm looking for, but I'm sure there's something out there for me. I could do like a Adrenaline Amulet could be good. Actually, a Ring of Fury could be really good if I can manage to find that one. That reduced cooldown on the katana is really coming to play. Actually, I can really feel my movement. Feels good. That was a weird sentence. Let's see what we get out of this. We did get a combo ring, and we are kind of doing a combo thing, so that does make sense. I'm tempted to get the portal ring to try to get this going, but this is probably just the safe play. Oh, welcome back, Ultra Shot. Streamer loot, okay. This is gonna be weird. We're just gonna, I shouldn't have picked up that blind fire, that doesn't really do anything for me. I'm just gonna pump this a little bit. 6 should be good, right? Man, maybe a little bit more. Not really sure what I'm going to, there's an Ice Aura. This is gonna be great. We'll get rid of the Toxic, I don't really care about poison, it just doesn't matter as I get a Lingering Fumes. And we'll grab that for good measure. Yeah, the Streamer Loot should be good for something. To get like the purples that have been carrying my damage a little bit. Fire Aura and Ice Aura. All sorts of stuff. The benefit is I can just drop it if I want a blue item. Nice, okay. Alright, I'll take that. These are kind of fun. Yeah, I actually don't want any of those. A weird chest. These are also not exactly what I'm looking for. So I'll just continue doing the personal space thing. Hey! Boop, boop. Whoops. Piercing shot, don't need that. Don't need any of those. Just gonna leave them on the ground because when I auto loot at the end of the island, it'll just salvage them for me. I don't need to worry about manually doing it. Assassin could actually work pretty well. We'll do damage here. Do the damage over the elite because I am very likely to find epics anyway, and this will give me more checklist, more personal space, maybe even more money in general. More dagger arc sounds good. The Elite Beam Skull is living much longer than I expected to. I am curious if that assassin is doing anything. Can we get the flaming? Can we get the flaming? The dual dagger arc. Yeah, it's kind of there. I might get rid of that. Yeah, we'll make this fun. Nice me. I am curious if so there is a potential that the double elemental dagger arc doesn't actually do what I think it does. I've never actually like sat down and tested it, and it wouldn't surprise me if it just sort of like didn't work. So maybe when we get to the dummy in the shop, we'll do a little bit of experimentation just to be sure. Things certainly seem to be dying, so I see that assassin kind of going off too. Accelerating shot could be funny, but I don't need it. Hot steam, very nice. Hot steam from a random chest even. I don't think I need the money anymore. I'm golden on money. This is gonna go crazy because I have flaming armor, whatever it's called. This guy real quick, yep. Very nice. Another assassin. Not actually proccing. Yeah. Let's get in there here. Another hot steam. Another split shots. Yeah, sure. Okay, let's do some very egregious testing. Okay. So theoretically we should only be proccing. Like I'm gonna have to. Oh, I gotta drop the ice aura too. Yeah, and probably a lightning aura just to make this a little cleaner. Didn't I drop it? Yeah? Yeah, okay. I think it is. It's actually kind of hard to tell. I mean, I can't imagine that. Maybe I should. I mean, it clearly has to be because it's. I'm getting it to like 40 stacks and it just immediately goes down, right? Well, I guess it's not. Oh, a bit there. I mean, I see the, like my hot steam is getting it up to like 21k when it procs. Like that. So I feel like if the freezing was actually doing anything from the dagger arc, that I would be seeing that, right? This might actually not work. Maybe like one trumps. I see blue daggers. But it is kind of curious that it's not. Oh, I saw. Maybe I need to get closer? I just saw like 80k there. I don't know what that was. I see it resetting. Yeah, there must be something buggy there. That'd be worth reporting that. The reason that, or the thing that like got me thinking about it in the first place is because I had heard of people who they have 100% ice shot and 100% fire shot and it breaks the loop for some reason. Ice, there's the ice claws. That seems to work though, right? Not really actually. It's gonna be better to just do ice claws there for the burst. Just for shits and giggles. Like you get lightning dash. Yeah, there must be something wrong with that interaction. Yeah. I mean, it's fine still, but that's a bit of a bummer. I'll have to keep that in mind. Whoa, okay. Hello, video game. I have had this happen before. I don't know why. So I did mention in one of my recent videos that there is a green sky in the desert, and it's a secret thing. It's just an Easter egg. This does not seem to be an Easter egg. This seems to be, some of the visual effects are just sort of breaking for some reason. I don't really need the armor. Lime Green Island. Pretty cool, right? Well, smooth sailing from here. Honestly, I could probably just auto-loot every chest and probably be okay. Oh, I regret that already. Nice, health is power. That's cool. I'm probably not gonna make this flawless. That's fine. I kind of just took it for the horde. I'm a gamer, or I just kill things fast enough. Nope. I'm not a gamer. I'm a fraud. I'm just like, I just don't give a shit anymore. It's worth it for the personal space procs. My health is going crazy. Oh, that was that elemental. I should have done that. Yeah, not much to say about this one. I guess I can talk about the most recent patch. So there was kind of a, oh yeah, come on, give me a good one, damn it. There was kind of a predicament with the recent shop prices. One thing that Noise is trying to do is make shops a little bit more, I don't know, thoughtful. There's been a lot of builds in the beta where, you know, that first shop you just kind of buy like out the entire shop, or at least like 6-7 items, and you just kind of continue that snowball. And I got Flamethrower armor. Could randomize my build. And yeah, you just snowball really hard. So he's trying to make it so that like when it comes to shops, you kind of have to think more about what you're buying, and you only get like 1 to 3 items in that first shop, and maybe about 1 to 3 items in any shop, which I think I agree with, frankly. He's just trying to taper down on snowballing in general. I know it doesn't really seem that way, especially for this run, but it's much less snowbally in the beta than it is in the live branch, which I think is good. It's going to make doing like a diamond run a lot more significant. And it's going to make it harder, frankly. So shop prices had a pretty stark increase in the last build, to the point where people were complaining about only being able to buy like 1 item, if not like 0 items. And in this most recent build, that's been adjusted a little bit, but it does seem like, I think in that first shop I only bought like 1 or 2 items anyway, so it does seem like it's been tapered in quite a bit. Well, no, I think I hit that first shop with like 6k because of something. But the prices were the same, that's pants. Frankly, I actually really like this update. I think it's, especially for Ultra Chaos, I think it's brought back a lot of the chaos where the live branch is kind of just like, you get an island and it's got like a handful of champions and maybe an elite or 2, but otherwise it's got like 6 or 7 like small crabs or slugs, and it's challenging if you don't know how to deal with champions and elites, but it doesn't really feel chaotic. Like there were times when I was playing in the beta and doing was that not an elemental chest? There were times in the early beta where I'd play Nightmare, and even though it didn't have like the champions and the elites, it had so many crabs and slugs that it just kind of felt more chaotic and more fun to play around. So I'm glad that he brought a lot of that back for Ultra Chaos, and it feels like every island is like, there's a lot of stuff coming at you. That was wild. Funnily enough, still not as much damage as some other run that I did recently. It was either the freezing run, the freezing firework shot run, or the grappling hook run, which for some reason did a crazy amount of damage. But that was pretty fun. That was exactly what I was looking for with the hot steam build. Thanks for watching.